Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed tail waggers, and those who just can't help but smile when they see a puppy. Today, I invite you on a journey to unravel one of the greatest mysteries in the canine world. A mystery that has puzzled philosophers, delighted dog lovers, and probably confused cats for centuries. Our topic? Why do dogs wag their tails? Picture this: you're strolling through the park, the sun is shining, and there's a gentle breeze in the air. Suddenly, a happy pupper approaches, its tail wagging like a furry metronome set to the tempo of pure joy. But why? What's the tale behind the tail? Is it just unbridled joy, or is there more to this tail-wagging tale? First, let's debunk a myth. Tail wagging isn't always about happiness. It's more like Morse code in the doggy world, an intricate system of emotional signaling. Just as we humans use smiles, frowns, and the occasional eye roll, dogs communicate a whole spectrum of feelings through their tails. The wagging of a dog's tail is a canine's way of expressing emotions ranging from ecstatic happiness to nervousness, and sometimes even aggression. The key is in the wag. The position of the tail, its motion, and even the speed of the wag can tell us a whole story. Let's start at the base. The science of tail wagging. It's a behavior deeply rooted in dogs' evolutionary history. Wolves, the ancestors of our domestic dogs, also use tail movements to communicate. A high tail, for example, signals dominance, while a lower tail indicates submission. So when Rover raises his tail while wagging, he's not just being friendly, he's also showing confidence. But how about the direction of the wag? Fascinatingly, research suggests that the direction of tail wagging can indicate a dog's emotional state. A wag more to the right might mean positive emotions, while a left-leaning wag could indicate negative feelings. This is due to how the dog's brain is wired, with each hemisphere controlling different emotions and sides of the body. Now, let's waggle deeper into the emotional spectrum. A slow wag with the tail at half-mast is often a sign of insecurity. Imagine your dog is meeting a new furry friend. That tentative wag is like saying, "Hello, I'm not sure about you yet, but let's see how this goes." Then there's the broad wag, often seen when you come home after a long day. This is the doggy equivalent of, "I missed you so much. You're the best." It's a full-body experience, often accompanied by a wiggly butt and a happy dance. This wag says your dog feels safe and content. But wait, what about the rapid-fire, small-amplitude wags? This type of wagging, where the tail moves back and forth rapidly, can sometimes signal a dog is on high alert. It could mean, "Something's up, and I'm ready for action. Friend or foe, reveal yourself." The height of the tail wag also speaks volumes. A high, stiff wag can be a display of dominance or aggression, a warning to others that they're treading on thin ice. A low, slow wag can indicate submission, anxiety, or fear. It's like your dog is saying, "I'm not a threat, let's keep things chill." And let's not forget the no wag. Yes, the absence of wagging has its own story. A rigid, still tail can indicate a dog is deeply anxious or afraid. It's the canine version of holding one's breath, a sign they're preparing for something uncertain. But tails aren't just emotional barometers, they're also crucial for balance. Watch a dog navigate a narrow path or turn quickly while running. The tail acts as a counterbalance, helping them maintain stability. It's like a furry rudder guiding their athletic canine bodies. Now, as we embark on the home stretch of our tail-talking journey, let's ponder a question. What if we humans had tails? Imagine communicating like our canine companions, our emotions expressed not just in words but in wags. A quick wag at the sight of a friend, a slow, cautious wag in uncertain situations. It would certainly add a new dimension to our body language. In a wagging nutshell, dogs wag their tails for a multitude of reasons. It's a complex language, an emotional Morse code that goes beyond mere happiness. So the next time you see a dog's tail wag, take a moment to observe. What are they really saying? Is it a right-leaning wag of joy, a nervous wag to the left, or perhaps a cautious, middle-of-the-road wag? Thank you for joining me on this wag-worthy exploration. Let's give ourselves a round of applause, or should I say, a wag of approval. And the next time you see a wagging tail, remember, there's a whole conversation happening in that simple, swishing motion. And now, as we part ways, may your days be filled with joyful wags, understanding wags, and every wag in between. Remember, in the world of dogs, every wag tells a story.